Okay, Scorpio, how are you tonight? My name is Sherilyn, and I am here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for Friday, August 22nd through Sunday, August 24th. We're just going to pull cards and see what Spirit wants to talk about, and that should do it. Okay, so this one's for my Scorpios. Here we go. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Got it. All right. Okay, Scorpio, what is your current situation? What you got going on here? The Ten of Wands. Okay, so currently you are carrying a very heavy burden. Feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders over something. I get the feeling that this burden involves you and somebody else, and obviously they are not trying to help you carry this burden. Instead, it seems they are adding on to it, is how I feel. Okay, so what is the obstacle? The Six of Cups. So, this is somebody who you have a ton of history with. This is somebody who you have a ton of memories with. This is somebody who you have a lot of emotion for. Okay? And so you continue to carry the burden, whatever this burden is. For most of you, this feels as though this is one of those very lopsided, one-sided sort of relationships or something, where you're carrying all the everything, right? All right, what is it you need to focus on? The Three of Cups. Well, you need to focus on a reason to celebrate, which is something I don't think you have found very often within this dynamic that we're talking about here, have you? I think not. Do you remember what it's like to celebrate? That's what it's kind of asking you here. Okay, what do you need to leave behind? The Four of Cups. This incredible sense of dissatisfaction and disappointment that you are currently living with, because it is building a huge wall of resentment in you and around you, okay? There is something here that is just not what you want it to be. You're trying, but it's just, what I don't know. I'm not sure what it is that is so off for you. This feels like something that you have spent so much time trying to achieve or to put together, and now all of a sudden it's here and it's just not. It's not enough, not exactly like you had anticipated or something. There's something very disappointing about it. Okay. So what do we have in the near future? What is your strength here? Sorry, strength. Two of Pentacles. Your strength is your ability to be out of balance and still move forward, or your ability to alchemize a lack of balance. Maybe you actually thrive in a sense of imbalance. Possibly. Maybe you are at your best when everything around you is kind of topsy-turvy. Like you can think on your feet and move well through those kind of situations. Something like that. Huh. What do we have in the near future now? The High Priestess. Secrets. I'm not sure, Scorpio, this looks like you have... There's something here about you not being honest with this person about how you feel or what you want, what you don't want, what's upsetting you. There's something along those lines. You are not being honest. It's like you expect this person to be able to guess, or you expect them to just know. But they don't. And in the process of you not wanting to speak about it or have open communication, you're sabotaging this entire thing that you have worked so hard for. The burden you're carrying, a lot of it is your own wants and desires that aren't being met, but they're not being met because you're not communicating what's going on. You're not communicating. For sure you're not. But you are building resentment. Big time. What's the advice? The Emperor. I think the advice is for you to, this is all like, it has something to do with like your ego. Like, I don't know. You feel like it makes you look weak to ask for what you want, or to tell them what it is you need or desire. I mean, it's not doing you any good to not do it, is it? That's how I say this. Okay, what do we got? What is the atmosphere? The Page of Cups. The atmosphere is one of people acting very juvenile. Definitely not trying to come at this from a mature, grounded, sort of non-toxic sort of situation, right? Everything here is very toxic, but a lot of it has to do with a lack of maturity and definitely a breakdown in communication, which is somehow based in some sort of strange ego thing. I don't know. Okay, what is your fear? The Knight of Pentacles, that nothing's going to move forward. Everything seems stagnant, but it's stagnant because you won't communicate. Maybe they don't communicate either, but somebody's got to get the ball rolling, or you might as well just roll the ball backwards. It's just not going to go. You know what I'm saying? I mean, somebody's got to get down and start this thing going the right direction, or it's not going to get there. Okay, what do we got? In the end, judgment. Yeah. In the end, judgment will be called on the situation. I get the feeling you're going to call judgment on each other, because I don't know, for some reason it feels like neither one of you are communicating, or at least not effectively. Like maybe you're talking at each other but not to each other, something like that. This right here is something that looked like it held promise, and it's quickly turning into something that's turning toxic, and it's because of the lack of communication. Anyways, okay, what do I have? On Friday, I've got the Hermit and the Two of Cups. This is a divine union that people are pulling their energy back now to try to reassess, because all they know is nothing feels right. Nothing's flowing. Nothing's flowing because nobody's letting anybody know what they need. Okay, Saturday, I've got the Hangman and the Moon. This is you being stuck. You're claiming you're stuck, and it's you not being able to see things clearly, but neither can the other person, so this is an issue here. Sunday, I have the Lovers and the Page of Pentacles. This is the two of you trying to build a solid foundation, but you can't do that if you don't have effective communication. And if, with the wall of resentment that's being built between the two of you, there's going to be no way that the foundation can support it. This is a situation that unless y'all can nip it in the butt, this thing's going the wrong direction. So it needs to be stopped and pushed in another direction, okay? That's my advice to you, though you didn't ask for it, but that's what the cards are saying, okay? All right, no matter what the cards say, go out and make it the best weekend you possibly can. Yep, that's it. Okay, thank you.